Hey, what up, what up? It's Pika. It is Saturday night, the last night of September. Oh man, okay, so went to school, not school, work. But I had classes today for the first time, so I actually got to help out. I had a primary two little girl who came in for three classes today. And then I had two young men who were in primary three that I got to help with their math as well. So math and English mostly today because PSLE is around the corner. They're all freaking out trying to make sure that they get their scores on par with their dreams and their goals and their parents' expectations. So maybe I should have put the parents' expectations first. But all in all, really, really fulfilling day because it's been a while since I've actually had a chance to really just interact with the kids and not think about, marketing strategies and how to word ads and which pictures work and when to post and how to post and, what order to do everything. Yeah. So it was actually really nice. It kind of reminded me of teaching homeschooling guide through all, for many, many years. So the good news is she was with me as well. So we had K2, P2, and P3 in my classroom today. And yeah, I felt pretty damn good about it. Got home, and now Gayatri's kind of sick, so I told you she was out of school yesterday because she was complaining about body aches. Now, anytime she tells me that, her body hurts, her skin hurts, everything aches, it's sore or whatever, I know that maybe there's a fever in there. But she didn't feel hot to the touch, and for her, she's hot anyway. So for her, if I'm checking for a fever, before I go pull out the thermometer, obviously, if her hands are hot, then I know something's going on. So then at that point, I usually, pull out the thermometer and check to find out exactly how bad it is. But she was a little bit clammy, not really hot to the touch, more cool actually. And I think her body was just aching because it, whatever it was starting to manifest. So today, full-on snot problems, poor thing. So she's been sneezing all over the place, and we had to blow her nose a million times today, poor thing. So her nose is like raw. I feel so bad for her. But the good news is her appetite is still there, so I don't have anything to worry about. Dosed her with a little bit of Panadol because her body was aching again this evening, and definitely ready for her to, just sleep well tonight so that we can be off together again tomorrow. So I'm really grateful that I was off yesterday. She got to spend the day with me today, and I'm off again tomorrow. So maybe before she goes to school on Monday, I can basically nurse her back to health. Got home today at about, 4:30, and came straight back home, dropped everything, and picked up my credit card and went down to go get some food. And I bought a lot just in case because I figured we're eating early and we probably get hungry again later. So, yeah, couldn't finish all the food, but that's okay. I'm just glad we had a lot, Sat down to watch a movie. We watched Max Steel. I don't know if y'all have watched that movie. It was okay. The storyline could do with it a little more, interest, adventure. I don't know. The first time I saw it, I was like, yeah, cool. It was pretty damn cool. And today I was looking at it and I was like, I don't know. It was all right. It was kind of like Tron a little bit, but that's cool too. I wasn't sure I'd make it through the movie. I really thought I was going to fall asleep there, but she was upset because she was like, whoa, you're not paying attention. And fine, I kept my eyes awake, but right now I have a really bad migraine, so I'm going to try and give you a little bit of value tonight before I go to sleep because this one I need to sleep off. I'm not the kind to take a bunch of Panadol or Tylenol or Advil or whatever it is that I have laying around the house. I usually sleep off my migraines, mostly because it's a sign that something is wrong with my body. So for all the sleepless nights, for all the nights that I lay awake because my phone keeps dinging and I'm like nervous every time I pick up the phone to see, okay, what's going on? What am I missing? What's going on? Because the business is 24/7 and it's all over the world. Crown for Success is open just everywhere. So whenever half of my team is awake, they're on the other side of the world. And the other half of the team is asleep. And then when the other half wakes up, the first team is asleep. So, we get messages all day long on WhatsApp. And yeah, I have my ringer on. I probably should turn it off. I should probably turn off my damn Wi-Fi every night. But there are a lot of important conversations, a lot of people that I want to, contact, get in touch with. And I don't want to miss a thing. Yeah, I don't want to miss a thing. Steve Tyler would be proud. Anyway, so I want to talk to you about signs, mostly because the signs are everywhere. And they could be for anything. For me right now, I'm talking about my body. As much as I feel like I'm big inside my body, like I am a big personality. I'm a big person. I'm bigger than most people walking down the street. But I have been told time and time again that I'm actually really truly skinny and not that big and not that threatening. I was hoping I was like vaguely threatening, as big as I felt, but apparently not. So, along with being skinny, as strong as I think I am, there are some days where I do feel like just truly beat down. And lately I've been feeling it a lot. So together with this migraine, I feel a little sinus pressure. My body is trying to tell me that I need to make a couple adjustments. So yeah, I need to get back to working out. And mostly because working out gives me the appetite that I need to gain weight. Like I said, I have been told that I am skinny, and I am not happy about it because I don't want to be skinny. I look around at all these little girls and boys that are in Singapore, and most of them are stick skinny or like super big. So there is no in between. And for me, strong is exactly what I want to be. I don't want to be known as skinny. I don't want to be known as small. I don't want to look like a stick figure. I don't want to turn sideways and stick my tongue out, and for y'all to look like, think that I look like a zipper. So yeah, I have some work to do. And that starts with tomorrow. So I'm going to go out, with my full details on my goals for October tomorrow. But in the meantime, I'll give you a little bit of an idea of where I'm headed. So my health is a priority. I am giving myself another month to pull off what I couldn't pull off in the last month. And I'm kind of frustrated about that. I have a tendency to get stuck at whatever weight I'm at. It's easy for me to lose. It's not easy for me to gain. And for all y'all haters out there like, oh my God, she's skinny. What is she complaining about? Shut up. Okay? This is not healthy. I don't feel healthy. I don't feel strong. So y'all can take your opinions and, keep them in a real safe place because I don't need them. Okay? As much as y'all talk about being skinny, I don't feel like skinny is beautiful to me. I feel like I could use some weight. I could afford to get a little thick on y'all, and I'm not saying I want a big booty or nothing. I'm saying when I walk, I want to feel like my muscles are fluid. I want to feel like my body is well oiled. You know what I mean? Like, have you ever seen sprinters walk and the way their muscles kind of just like move as they walk? It's like seamless. It's like water. It's beautiful. And that's the kind of strong I want to be. Okay? I don't want to be overly huge. I don't want to be super muscular. None of that. I don't want to be cut and ripped and whatever else. I want to be strong. Okay? And I think that's a healthy goal to achieve. I think it's doable. I mean, if people can lose 20 pounds in a month, why can't I gain 5 kilos? Just 5 kilos. People talk about the freshman 15 and all that shit. Yeah, apparently it takes a year to do. But why can't I gain 10 pounds, 5 kilos in a month? What do you think? Can I do it? I don't know. Obviously, I need to be very, very attentive to my diet and how often I eat and what I eat. I have a love-hate relationship with bread. I remember back in the early 2000s when I was first getting to know my ex-husband at Wyndham, my get big plan, seriously, was 3 cheeseburgers and a milkshake for every meal. And it worked, but I was not strong. I was just bigger. So this time I'm thinking, let's throw in a workout in there. Let's eat really well. Let's up our protein. Maybe include a little bit more carb because I don't eat that many carbs. I don't eat that much bread. I should, but I don't. Increase my intake at breakfast because right now it's just protein and coffee, and I should do more. I know I should. It's supposed to be the king of meals, right? So I'm going to go ahead and work on that. So, because my body is telling me that I am not doing well, my migraines, they get serious. I get halos. I don't do well with light and sound, and I tend to shake sometimes. So I have been known to pass out at times, mostly because I'm pushing myself, and my migraines are usually triggered by my eyes. So if I overuse my eyes, if I don't sleep very well, that's usually when my migraines are triggered. And for the most part, I do not take medicine because I really feel like if I give my body what it needs, which is obviously sleep at this time, that I should be able to recover with no problems. The other habit I've picked up is going to sleep with my headphones in. And I can't imagine that's any kind of good either. So I am going to learn to put my headphones away, I'm going to try. I'm going to put it on maybe vibrate instead of having the ringer on because it does scare the shit out of me when it dings, and I tend to wake up because I'm a light sleeper. I mean, I'm a mom. I have to be a light sleeper. I'm here by myself, so if anyone like comes and bangs down my door in the middle of the night, which that has happened, it's quite scary. I need to be able to, jump up and react and be ready to beat whatever, whoever is about to come through that door. So, yeah, I need to be in the prime of my health. I need to be super strong, super alert, well-oiled machine, basically. The hand in hand with that goes my intake of water. I don't drink as much water as I should, and usually during the day I don't. I think I've managed to teach myself not to drink as much water during the day when I'm at work, because I feel like I lose productivity the more often I have to go to the bathroom. And that's stupid, I know. I tend not to get up and go take a break for lunch. I usually, when I come in, have already picked up my lunch and my breakfast and eat at my desk. That probably isn't healthy either, but I am a workaholic. I enjoy my work. I want to do the best that I can. And while I do see that there is, a benefit in taking a break and, coming back to your work, I tend not to be able to focus again after I take my break. So I have workarounds. I will revisit those as well, but for now, suffice it to say, my health is of paramount importance. I do want to make sure that my productivity is going to be high on my priority list as well. But mostly the signs right now have been pointing towards health. I have been noticing signs about productivity as well. I tend to get caught up on the little things in my life, and instead of focusing on the 100 things that are going well, I have a tendency to focus on the 1 or 2 things that I'm missing. And obviously that creates lack mentality. Obviously that creates law of attraction nonsense that drives more of that lack. And obviously I don't notice any more than the lack after that. So, vicious cycle. But I do acknowledge that I do this, that I understand that it happens, and I am going to change it. By hook or by crook, I will change this. So I've talked about productivity, which basically covers my 9 to 5 and my after hours side job, as well as how I handle my house obligations and the kid and cooking. So productivity, definitely number 1 on my priority list. No, I'm sorry. Number 2 on my priority list, and health is number 1. As much as I love talking to y'all, my brain is about to explode, and I don't know if I can keep my eyes open for much longer, so I am going to bid you adieu. And I love you guys. Please write, comment, share, DM me. Let me know what you're thinking. Let me know what you want to know more about. Let me know if there's something that you have trouble with that I might be able to help you with, that I might be able to give you some insight on how I handle. Okay? All right, but I promise you, tomorrow we're going to talk about some goals. All right, y'all? Y'all take it easy. I will catch up with you again soon. Bye.